Larry, Fort Worth Memories Museum and Groups, and YouTube at Fort Worth Memories. I think we've got all of our technical issues fixed. I say we do. And as soon as I said that, we don't have them fixed. Well, I imagine it's because I've had this phone outside and it is not connected up yet. Anyway, y'all can see me on YouTube. See if this thing connects up. When you go outside, the range on this internet, I guess, is just in this building. I thought it's supposed to be good for pretty good ways, but apparently it's not. I don't understand why everybody else's internet works fine and this one doesn't. Good morning, Dad. We love you. Good. Glad somebody does. Okay, let's see if we can try it one more time. Yep, there I am. That's all it needed done. I guess when I come in from outside, I need to make sure the internet is connected. So I'm going to style the video. It's not hot out there, but it ain't cool. Well, I'm washing that big horse trailer. Today is Tuesday, April the 15th. And we're going to share it to the internet and to memories, live videos, and messages. And I will tell everybody good morning. So okay. So I guess now the YouTube's on. Scott will have all of this done by the end of this week. So we'll be on all kinds of channels. I don't know why we need to be on all of those. But we will. 2 daughters in 5 minutes telling me good morning. Something must be up. Well, there's Wes Williams. He is live with us. Jeannie, Max Lane, me. That's it. So yesterday we had a lot of tours yesterday of the museum. I enjoy doing that probably more than anything is talking Fort Worth history. So it's best to make an appointment. See, yesterday that tour lasted from 9 till 11. But you know, there was a lot of people here and a lot of questions, and I don't ever give the 1-minute version. So besides that, I'm trying to think what's the next event we've got coming up. The birthday party is July 17th, and it's at Rex's Bar and Grill. If you hadn't been in that place, I'm telling you, he didn't spare any expense on it. They got a TV in there that's not as big as the one at Jerry's World, but I hadn't seen one that big in a bar. So, and that patio must seat 200. So if you get a chance, go over there. And people say it's too high. Well, the other day we stopped by and got There's sandwiches that are $15, $16, pizza. Of course, you can spend a lot of money in there, especially if you're drinking or something. But that's the way of all of these places. What have I heard from Brooke about what? Brooke will be on pretty soon. They're busy as little beavers up there. Brooke, Pete Hegseth will be on. Derek Maltz, who's the head of the DEA now. We've had him here twice and several times over the phone. We'll let him explain to us how I think they've declared war on the cartels. Thank God somebody has. And I'm not on here to argue with anybody. I'm just glad that we've got a president and an administration that is acting together, and they're doing the things that I like. They might not be the things you like, but I've challenged anybody that wants to come over here and debate me on what good does open borders do. I hadn't had anybody take me on yet, and I got a long reach. People that are posting about the young man that stabbed the other young man getting a bail, don't put that on Memories. It'll be taken down, and you stand a chance of getting kicked off. Put it on the political group if you want to. But I can tell you this, everybody's entitled to a defense. So, Jeannie is in. So, just, and plus it doesn't, what good does it do you to, like I say, I'm not even going to talk about it. It is what it is. I wished our country would quit fighting with each other. Back when the last administration was in, Teslas was a great thing. Now all we did is switch administrations, and it's terrible. And they've found a bunch of money, and I hope for one thing, any of the politicians listening to me, you need to put them in jail. Not just slap them on the wrist. Put them in jail. Real jail. Jails like I've been in. Let them see how that stuff feels. I think these politicians are so blatant. They've got on Kevlar vest. They just report bogus income when we know how much. All you got to do is Google how much does Roger Williams make, or any senator, or any congressperson, or anybody in the government. Then see what they're worth from this year to last year to the year before, and it don't add up. But they just report it. They say, they ain't going to do nothing about it anyway. I bet they're changing their tunes now. Okay, so last weekend was Arts Fest. It was a good deal. We ate at the Blue Goose Cantina. I love that place, and it's very reasonable. Everybody wants to go to that Terry Black's. I'll be happy to do that, but I guarantee you those sandwiches over there are not like buying one at Angelo's. I mean, it's more. I stopped yesterday at Charlie's place and got stuff for the house, and I mean, I thought that was pretty dang expensive. It was 4 or 5 chopped sandwiches, 2 1 chicken plate, 1 turkey plate, and 1 cobbler, and 1 something else. It's over $100. Way over $100. But anyway, the Chemical Man's due here this morning. I hate to see how much that stuff's gone up. They just take advantage, I think. Sherry is in. How do you schedule an appointment? Just call me, message me. I do tours in the morning. Rosie's back tomorrow, so we finally got that aired out. I'm not sure of the schedule. I think when we talked yesterday, we didn't meet in person. We talked on the phone. I think she can work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and every other Friday, I think. Of course, that might change at any given time. But we got the issue worked out about the kids. No kids coming over here. Both of those kids lied to my face, and I don't like that. So anyway, that'll ease up some of the workload. Couldn't come at a better time. We got some dirty horse trailers over here. Already done 3 of them. So anyway, things are looking good over here. We're trying to plan that picnic lunch down at Millsap on the Yellow Snake Brazos River Ranch, Horses Ranch. I don't know how they came up with that name. That ought to be fun. We're going to do the birthday party July, I think it's 17th. The boxing event. I'm going to work that boxing event out with Rex. None of our boxers, we had 5 world champions come out of one gym. There's no gym in the world that's done that. Now, the Kronk gym in Detroit, yeah, they had a lot of fighters that would work out there a week or 2 before their big fight. I'm talking about all these guys worked out full time at Gorman's Super Pro gym. So, sports bars, I'm trying to make it where these guys get a little something. They live strictly on Social Security. But yet, when Don Curry was the undisputed champion, and his brother was at the same time, Jim Wright, Mike Moncrief, everybody just had to have a picture made with him. Now, there ain't nobody even wants to talk to him. So, but like when I do a boxing in Cowtown program, we bring in a heavy bag and get all of these folks to sign it. Those are one-of-a-kind items. So I think Rex and them and some other sports bars are going to start. I'm going to book them in there. I'm not going to take a quarter. I just want to. Hell, Don gets a hold of me 2 weeks after the check comes in, and he's broke. Which I understand. Hey, Aaron. Aaron came by yesterday. We had a full house yesterday. Yes, we gave away our first bike of the year. One of the high schools called out of the Northwest ISD. They had a young man that could not get back and forth to school. And I said, hey, come on. He's 18 years old, and we got him hooked up. So that's what we're here for. You went by Gorman's? I was there every day for years. Yes, Don and his brother Bruce were the first 2 brothers. I think the Spinks brothers also held that, but the first 2 brothers that held world titles at the same time, different weight classes. Bruce is in Compton, California. You don't want to go out there, I can assure you. I've been there. Lives in a tenement building. Try to get him back here. He's got other things he's doing. So anyway, we're going to have a lot of stuff going. The bike giveaway is going to pretty much be the same as it is. We're going to have a board meeting here next 3 or 4 weeks, and kind of see where we're at and where we're going. And I can't make all the decisions by myself. I have a board I have to answer to. Oh, Scotty and Larry, yeah. Did you know Dave's daughter? She's on the group. She's been to a couple of the boxing and Cowtown programs. Yeah, old Dave, he was a good guy. Yeah. He used to be fun to go over there to the gym on Hemp Hill. When I first started fighting, I fought out of Panther Boys Club, and then Lon got me fighting the Sheriff's Club, and I ended up at the Sheriff's Club 9 years. I don't know where we're gonna eat. I don't have any idea. We've eaten barbecue and Mexican food. They say that Margie's is open, but they say it's higher than the cat. So, the last time we went to that Olive Garden, that was pretty pricey for some of our people, and we filled that place up. Yeah, still Taylor Sheridan and Billy Bob Thornton is what I think Hal said. That'll be a good show. I don't even think that Billy Bob Thornton's in town right now. I think he's coming in at the end of the week or something. Yeah, Cindy. She's on the group. She's pretty active. I've got a lot of pictures from when they go down to the training camp. When Don and Valerie had just gotten married. It was back in the 80s. Shelly Mann was still alive. Papa Joe Barrientos. I'll post those pictures here in a day or two. I talk about Gormans all the time. Paul used to come by. We just buried him a month or so ago. Paul Reyes. I post pictures of Paul when he was going to Tech High School. He was a trainer then. What a good guy. He was a great guy. Paul was a great guy. Good morning, Brittany. What's going on in New Jersey? Anything worth... Did your surgery go all right? You said so. I don't know about Jean. I need to post a prayer request for Jean. I'll do that when I get off. The last time I talked to Julie, she said he sleeps all the time. And he has no memory of anything. He was like a father to me. Really. He was a commercial pilot for 40 years, flew Braniff. And Marine. Jarhead. Healing from surgery. Well, all you can do is just keep on doing what they say. We will include you in our prayers. We've lost a lot of people since November or December. But we lose people and we gain people, so. Yes, we got the ballpark. We came in second. When our crew started speed voting, those last 40 hours, the speed voters that we counted voted about 300,000 times. So when we got involved, Globe Life Field was number 18, and I sent them messages. They contacted me and they said, y'all please try to get us up there. I thought we had them in number one, and in fact, I think we were number one for a little bit. But anyway, we came in second. We beat out Fenway, the Dodger Stadium, the New York Yankees Stadium. We beat out all of them. So we came in second. That's twice now that we've raised something in our community. You know, during the COVID year, we got the zoo the number one vote. But we got the ballpark, we came in second, so that was a good deal. But they have, that's that USA Today poll, they have best haunted houses, but you know, they have a lot of different things. And it's fun to do, and we're getting more and more speed voters now every time we do it. And everybody does that. I mean, people say, is that cheating? Yeah, I guess it is. But every one of them that ever win, they're cheating too. Like the zoo, we are 3 times bigger than Omaha or the other one. I forget which the other zoo is. It always challenges us. And I've talked to they got some disc jockeys that ramp up their votes, and they got a building you stop at, and if you're there in the morning, they have it full of phones. They give you breakfast if you're there in the afternoon. It's next door to a McDonald's. So yeah, it's competitive, and it's a lot of fun. God, this is the guy wanting to pick up that horse trailer, and it's not ready yet. He'll have to come back tomorrow. But he's probably going to drop another one off. I love them horse trailers. It's good money. People don't want to do them. Car washes can't do them. So, and we've got plenty of room here to hose them down. This one that I'm finishing up on is, it's got living quarters in it. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to run down the highway. I'll post a prayer request, and we'll say a prayer for basically everybody on the planet. Good guys, bad guys, everybody. And like I say, please do not post anything about the young man that stabbed the other young man about getting bail. That applies to everybody in our country, so I don't understand why you... Same thing with Cullen Davis. They had him right next to his Cadillac over at that Coco's. FBI had it on audio and visual. Old Judge Edson laid in the trunk like he was dead, and they poured ketchup or whatever on him. He got off, so... And I think I read where that GoFundMe or whatever, they raised about $400,000. I just hope the families don't keep it to operate on. It's supposed to be for his defense deal. But anyway, all right, what time is it anyway? I gotta go out here and get back on this horse trailer. I will see y'all probably around lunchtime. So we now have, everything's back up. We had to, when your group is as big as ours with Facebook, when you switch it and broadcast it through other platforms like YouTube and such as that, you have to re-sign an agreement every 90 days. And that's what happened. They sent me a notice, or sent Scott a notice, and I guess we didn't do it. So we did it today. We did it today. And the sound is fine now. I'm looking, the sound is coming through good. So, okay, I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget, treat